loves, today I thought I would show you how I got my hair ready today. So this is kind of like my summer go-to hairstyle right now. I recently got these gorgeous dip dye extensions from Bellamy. They're just like perfect. I love the purple. I love everything about these. So I thought I would show you guys how I kind of put them in my hair and how I style them. Today I used my favorite 3-in-1 curling wand from Numi, and you get like 3 different sizes of barrel with it. So I don't know what this was. That's not 8. You get 3 different sizes of barrel with it, and it saves like so much money because you literally just have one attachment and then you can like insert whichever wand size that you want for that day. So I used the 35mm, and I'm going to be showing you guys how I got these really pretty like loose curls. It's a really good deal. I'll make sure to link it down below as well as everything else that I'm mentioning. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get into it, and I hope you guys enjoy. Okay, so I'm just taking down my hair, and you guys will have to forgive my voice if I sound exhausted. Still working on my coffee. And before we do anything, this is pretty much my hair when I just blow dry it a tiny bit because it's naturally pretty curly. I'm just going to brush through and get any and all of these tangles out. Now that that is all done, I'm just going to take my new extensions and brush them through super quickly. Alright, so just going to start to section off my hair. Now that I have my hair sectioned and I have like maybe 1/4 of my hair left down, then I'm just going to open the clips as you do. Alright, so for me I have to be kind of cautious about where the ends of my hair are because my natural hair is so freaking long. So I'm just going to position this where you can see the purple actually at the ends of my hair and then clip the piece in place. And I am going to be curling my hair so it won't be like super obvious anyways, but I just want to get it as close as possible. So that's what this looks like. Holy crap. You know, I didn't realize, but this is like the closest blonde match ever to my hair. All right, so this time I'm going to grab directly here at the ears and just pull that on up. Just going to detangle my extensions again. I feel like I'm like brushing out my Barbie or something. Alright, so again, this is a 4-clip weft, and I'm just going to ensure that the ends of this meet with the ends of my natural hair and then clip that in place. The average person probably doesn't have to be this careful, honestly. I just have a crap ton of hair, so. These clips, they're like really secure. I've tried some extensions before where it's like, okay, that's not gonna stay in my hair, but these feel really good. I'm not going to put any more clips in the back just because I don't really need that extra weight or extra volume anyways, and there's really no point. It'll just be too much. Just parting my hair real fast. So now I have my natural part down. I'm gonna try to leave my back hair in the back. Okay, so that's one 3-clip weft on this side, and if you are playing at home, so far that's 2 4-piece ones in the back and 1 3-piece one on the side. And what I'm going to do is just add 2 more right here on the side of my head, just for a little bit of added color. So these are just little like 1-clip pieces, and I'm just going to pop these on in. Okay, so just to ensure everything is nice and secure and blends well, I'm just going to drag my brush on through my hair. So here's what one side of the hair looks, and now I'm just going to finish the other side. Brush through one more time and make sure before I start styling that pretty much every single piece that needs to be in place is in place. Okay, so here's what it looks like when it's straight, and I feel like because my natural hair, there is a lot of it, it's really thick and it's much longer than the extensions, or you know, like it pretty much meets up with them. It doesn't look that nice straight, so I'm going to style it. So what I'm gonna do is just really quickly prep my hair and the extensions together with this Chi iron guard, because you do want to protect your extensions. They are like your hair and you want to treat them like you would your own. So, unless you treat your real hair badly, in which case, baby everything. Your hair is a cinnamon roll, too pure for this world. My curling wand is heated, so what I'm going to do is grab a section of hair, and I'm not grabbing specifically from extension or real hair with this. I'm just grabbing. So I'm gonna curl, let's say for like 10 seconds because my natural hair is pretty stubborn. Okay, so normally I would catch the curls to just ensure that they looked really spirally, but I want these to look really natural. I'm also starting quite low on the head, probably no higher than my chin right now, because I just want these to be really like mermaidy curls. So again, we're gonna hold this for 10 seconds. And instead of catching it or holding it or letting it like sit at all, we're just going to let it go. Okay, so 10 seconds, and we're just gonna let that bad boy go. I have noticed with a lot of extensions that when I curl them for the first time, and I'm not like a pro at hair extensions, I'm really not, but I have tried several brands who have sent them to me for review, and a lot of times I don't make videos on them because I'm like, whatever. They'll curl differently from my normal hair, but these are being really, really, really nice so far. So I'm gonna take another section and curl it away from the face. All of these are going to be going away. I'm going to throw one piece on this side going towards my face, just so the pieces at the very front here don't bunch up and form like one giant curl, but for the most part, they're all going to be going away. This is a thicker section, so I'm actually going to give this one 15 seconds to heat. So just going to let it go. And this one did turn out a little bit more pristine than the others. These curls really don't have to have a rhyme or a reason. You can pick different sizes and just do whatever the heck you want. The cool thing with like summer mermaid hair is that it can be messy. So I'm gonna curl this piece towards the face. And again, I grabbed a pretty thick section, so I think we're gonna leave this one on heat for 15 seconds. And my real hair did not want to curl with that piece. Okay, so I'm getting towards the front here, and I do want these curls slightly differently, so I'm going to show you guys what I'll be doing on both sides. For this first piece, I'm going to curl it much higher on the head, so we're going to be talking like maybe just below nose level on my face, but I'm not going to go too high because I do not want to burn the clips on these gorgeous extensions. I'm going to hold this one for 15 seconds again. So you can see that this curl turned out much, much, much more spirally than the others, and that is fine. I just don't want these ones at the front to group together too much, so I'm doing a few different types of curl. So I'm going to grab from the underside this time. And for this one, we're going to start it a good bit lower than the last. So more like right at chin level, like I was saying earlier, and we will hold this one for a much shorter span of time. 10 seconds, and that's what we get. And now we just have this front piece. And basically what I'm going to do is just ensure this is nice and combed out. There's only a tiny bit of extension in this piece, but we are going to just take it a little bit lower. So just a bit lower than chin level this time. And that's what it looks like. Now I'll just pull all of my hair to the front and make sure there are no pieces I want to touch up. Like right back here, you can probably see I have some pieces of my natural hair that I don't know what they're doing. I'm just gonna grab that one particular section and curl. If there are any other pieces you feel like you need to touch up, feel free to do so. I'm gonna grab this piece right here because I don't like the way that this particular section of the hair is sitting. I'm just going to recurl that away from the face. Okay, and now that is basically exactly where I want it, so I'm just going to take a bit of hairspray and really focus this on the ends of the hair. And I am doing this while the curls are still warm, even though I will be brushing them out. You really have to decide for yourself how you want the hair to sit and whether or not you're happy with it. So for me, once all was said and done and I had it hairsprayed and it was like sitting the way it's going to once it's, you know, all done, I didn't love this front section, so I'm just going to redo it. It's better to recurl than to just leave it and hope it starts looking the way that you want it to later in the day, because you never know how it's going to settle or whatever, but you do know how it looks right now. And with enough hairspray, you can keep it that way. So now that that is done, I'm going to go and do the other side of my head, and what I'm going to do is just reverse my wand from the way that it was. So I'm going to ensure that these curls, instead of wrapping them this way, the way I was on the other side, I'm going to wrap them this way because the opposite side is away from this side of my head. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that and I'll be back. Okay, so I took like a decade and did my makeup. I think I was gone for a solid half hour. And now I'm going to just style these curls. So I'm gonna brush everything forward. But what I'm gonna do is just really, sorry if you hear any squeaking, the pup is playing with toys. I'm just gonna really lightly drag my fingers through my hair, like so. And I'm not gonna curl, or I'm not gonna brush these curls out too much. I just want them to look really soft like this, as opposed to this side, which still looks a tiny bit sort of done up. You can see these curls turn out so pretty that you really don't have to do much. So that's all I'm gonna do. Now I'm going to take my flat iron, and there are some like kind of kinky pieces of my own hair that I'm just going to really lightly drag that flat iron over, and that will help to smooth those out. I'm also going to take this to the top chunks of my own hair. I'm not going to do this to the extensions. I'm just going to smooth out these very front faces of my natural hair so that they sit better against the face and so that the curls look, I don't know, I really like this like really smooth look going into these like mermaidy polished curls. So that is what I'm doing. So I'm gonna give it one last shot of hairspray. This is what the hair looks like all styled. So you've got the little peaks of purple here at the very end, and you've got these really pretty like mermaid curls you can do with or without extensions, but I really love the way that this looks. And these curls will pretty much last over the course of however long you want them to. The Titan 3 heats up like really well, and the curls are the kind that stay in humidity and everything like that. So you are pretty much set for the next few days. Liked it. If you did, make sure to give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you have not already. I don't do hair tutorials very often, but I really like to show you guys whenever I change up the way that I'm curling my hair or whenever I have new things to play with, like these extensions. I really don't wear extensions ever, so I thought I would show you how I style them. So for now, I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!